Kākano is a charitable trust, and we are here in a community native plant nursery, and we grow native plants. So we're really about connecting the community with the land, and we also do habitat restoration here in Aotearoa, New Zealand.
So the project was started about 16 years ago by a local person who looked around and thought, this is quite barren. We can restore the habitat and the ecosystems that used to be here. And how about getting people's hands in the dirt and connecting them at the same time with their own local environment? So that's how we started. And we collect seed locally. We sow those seeds and plant them around about 3 years later, the resultant plants into the same sort of area. So they're all plants and species that are local to the area, that have the adaptations and the genetics of this area. New Zealand is pretty special in what we've got here, and so we're wanting to protect that. If we plant plants that are part of the ecosystem, we find that the fauna follows as well. So we're actually about restoring ecosystems, the full ecosystems.
And who? The plants first, and the people. And mostly it's volunteers doing the work. There's a board of trustees, they are volunteers, but they lead the trust. And then there's 5 contractors and hundreds of volunteers doing all the hard work, including growing these beautiful plants and planting them in the wild. We work with the council and the Department of Conservation, so we plant on public land only, so everyone can enjoy the work we do. We plant a lot along walking and biking tracks in the area, and so we work together to find the right spots and the right species for the right area.
A lot of species in New Zealand are unique in the world in that within their life cycle they have different forms. So the reason why we're doing this is to preserve the genetics and the adaptations that these plants have made within this area of New Zealand. A particular one that grows here will be quite different than a wetter, warmer environment, and yet it's the same species, and the corresponding animals that have grown up with those will be specific to those areas as well.
Another reason why we do what we do is to connect the people with the land. Yeah, it's really crucial to the trust to have that connection between the people and the plants and the animals around us, and to get people at planting or get their hands in the dirt so they have that connection, and hopefully they will understand their surrounding and care for the environment. A lot of the plants we grow and plant are endangered or at risk of becoming endangered, so it's also our work to keep these plants going and thriving and continue to be here, otherwise they're just going to disappear.